Honestly, I see this question time and time and time again. Why should I make an email list? And it's a really good question because it seems like an email list would probably be like the least of your worries. Like you're like thinking, I probably need to get 17,000 Twitter followers, or I need to get, 2,000 Facebook likes, and then I'll be successful and my business will be marketed, or my blog, or whatever you're trying to do. But the truth is that the most important thing you can do is build your email list. And why? Because think about it. All right, how many tweets do you see per day in your feed? Probably like 1,000. Like, let's just go to my Twitter feed now. Let's just watch how many like load. Like, all right, so we're just gonna leave that going. And we'll check back on the end of the my little chat here. And so, but how many emails do you get per day? And I get a lot of emails. I think like Gmail has cut that down some, like, especially with services like Unroll Me. But I get a lot of emails, but really, I don't get as many as I would think I would. Like, as many, I don't get as many as I could do tweets or Facebook. Like, I get maybe 30 emails a day, but my Twitter will refresh and get new tweets. Like, I'll get like 300 in an hour, where I might get 30 or less, like dramatically less emails per day in my like personal email inbox. So email is really valuable because I bet if you send out a tweet that says, hey, go check out my new blog or whatever, that might get clicked once or twice. But you send out that same link to your email list and you will get probably, more click through your email list, because those people have come to like read your stuff and they're like very specific. On Twitter, like, and Facebook, people are just like not really thinking, they're just like wasting time. But most of the time when people are in email, they're like really trying to accomplish things. So when they like get your email, they're really wanting to read it. So there's a couple of different ways you can start an email list. I know a lot of people will probably be like, here's an affiliate link, and I'm definitely all about that. But really, the easiest and cheapest way to start an email list, and almost everybody starts out here, is by joining MailChimp and just creating an email list in MailChimp. And I'm going to kind of walk you through that. So, this is one new, but I think I've gotten more since then. So, we'll just hit sign up for free. And look, sign up in 30 seconds. That's really good copy. People love like that kind of stuff. So think about that when you're like writing headlines. So let's see. Oh, now we get 7. All right. So what's your email address? I'm just gonna like make up some stuff here. I mean, I don't even think that's real email, but don't tell MailChimp that I'm doing this all willy-nilly. Actually, you know what? This is a real email. I know you love that I didn't really think this through before I started, but I figured, you guys would love to come along on the ride of me explaining things. Alright, so we're going to create my account. Great. It wants me to activate it, which is fine because that's a real email address. Birthday, Katie Allred. I know that you're all wondering, why do I have a birthday email address? Because birthdays are fun. And really, it's where I send all my spam. And stuff like birthday offers. I sign up for all the birthday offers. I'm sure you're really loving this explanation. Why did it send me it? That makes no sense. Let's see. Let's try that. There it is. Sign in. See all these birthday emails? Well, no, they're not really birthday, but they're like coupons. Gotta get my birthday. Coupons. Alright. Are you a human? Yes, I am. I don't always talk like this. I know I'm talking a little funky right now, but I'm just so excited to show you stuff. Select images with grass. All of them? That one has grass. Huh, this is a very interesting. I don't know, that could be like turf. I don't know, we're going to hit that. Confirm. This is an interesting captcha. So let's get started. Talk about me. Katie Allred. We're going to have to edit that out or something. And then, one, lesson one. No, I don't have anything to import. I'm not setting this up for a client. This is my name. This is my URL. This is my address. Not my real address. We're just going to go with it. Don't tell anybody on the internet I'm making up stuff. We're going to say that my industry is religion. Because sometimes it is. Most of the time it is, really. And then you just hit save and get started. Alright, great. So now you have this, and basically the first step you're really going to do is ignore all those things that keep popping up and hit create a list. That's really what you want to do. I don't know why they put campaigns first, because you can't create a campaign without a list. So really you need to create a list first. And this will be, whatever your website is. Maybe it's katieallred.com, like mine is. I'm going to turn off those things. And then we'll say it's, that Katie Allred. You need to remind people how to sign up. So, reminder, you are receiving this email because you signed up at katieallred.com. There you go. Great. Hit save. You can hit sign up for some notifications if you'd like. And basically, you are ready to go. Now, you can go to sign up forms and start getting an embedded form or something like that. There's several ways to set it up on WordPress. I recommend some Bloom from Elegant Themes. I really recommend that. You can get to it by using katieallred.com/Bloom. That's an affiliate link. So, and I'll get money if you click on it. So just a warning. But I told you about it, so that's cool. It makes all this cool pop-ups and banners and all kinds of neat things. But you can also do it kind of cheap and free. There's several things. There's Mailbunch, and you could embed this straight up HTML. That is totally fine. People do that all the time, and you're more than welcome to do it that way. It may not look pretty. You might have to learn some HTML to do that. But I like that. HTML is good for you. So, or you can just use this sign-up form, and you can design it. You can put in a sweet little image. See, use image. And you could design that in Canva or something. Anyway, so that is how you set up an email list. So, and then you can use this little sign-up thing. So, see, then you can direct people there if you'd like. There you go. Boom, look at that. People are going to sign up for your email list. So, after you do that, you'll create a campaign. And you can there's several different kinds of campaigns. You can create an RSS campaign that will trigger every time somebody, every time you write a new blog. I'm not crazy about that life. I used to be, and I used to think that was the best thing you could do. That was the only, real way to go. Now I'm more why don't you just write plain text emails and just tell people what you're thinking, and then maybe at the bottom link to, the last 3 blog posts you wrote. I think that's a little bit better. I think it's more personal. I think it's more valuable. So that's up to you on how you do that. Really, at the beginning, if you're starting off and you have no blog post, go ahead and start the RSS campaign, because people are expecting that kind of stuff from people. But if you really want to get crazy and on top of the game, then I would say that creating just a specialized thing that you send out every week would be great. Somebody I really recommend checking out is Paul Jarvis. He writes something called the Sunday Letters or something like that. He sends out this email every Sunday, and man, those emails are awesome. And so, I feel like I know the guy, and I don't really know the guy. So, obviously, I just think that kind of marketing works better than RSS driven. But also, another thing is to consider a content upgrade, which I will talk about that probably at a later time. which is where you give away something free in order for somebody to get something back from you. And that's pretty easy to set up. You can set it up in MailChimp. There's other ways you could go about it by like locking the content in. You can do that really easily with Bloom because they have like content lockers. But there's several different ways you can go about doing it, but we'll talk about that maybe later if you're interested. So that is how you set up an email campaign and why you should.